Okay, so we're here in the Carver controller app, and I just wanted to show you really quick how I got to this program. You start down here in the left corner, click on that. It'll bring up this folder structure. I went to LED, ABS base, and then select. It'll load for a minute, and then it'll bring up the G code for that part. And you can see it gives you a preview similar to what it does in CAM, but this is your actual tool paths shown. It's kind of nice because you can hit play, kind of skip through there and see how it's going to work. And then up here in the top right corner, you even have your tool 1 and tool 2, so that you can check and uncheck those tools to see those paths. So I think somewhere right around here it shows up with the second tool path, which is right there, and then I unhide tool 1, which is just the single flute end mill. That's cutting out the majority of the part. Anyway, it's kind of a nice preview there, and yeah, so let's get started here. All right, so I am here in the Carvera controller app. Got my stock loaded into the machine with using these top mounting brackets. I've got the dust shoe attached. I'm gonna maybe try holding the shop vac to it for now, but I do need a 3D print, like an adapter, to go on that in the future. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna be using the what is it called? The 3.175 millimeter by 25 millimeter single flute end mill. And so here in the Carver Air controller app, I'm going to go ahead and click the start running G code task, and then it wants to know where the stock is at. So here in the examples guide, it says to set the offset, the working coordinate for the X offset and the Y offset for 15 and 20 respectively. So here, this is kind of my first time really doing this, so bear with me. We go up here, anchor 1, set by, oh yeah. Okay, so this is 15, this is 20. Okay, record journal is it? Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I could even shift that Y down here. I know it says 20, but I'm gonna change that to 15, so bump it down just slightly. Okay, so then scan margin, yeah, we want to do that. Auto Z probe, yeah. I'm gonna mess with this for now. Cancel auto leveling. Yeah, I'm gonna check that auto leveling. Okay, clearance height. And change that. So the X, it'll probe it 5 times in the X and 3 in the Y. And then detection height, clearance height 2. That's what the examples guide says. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it reduced the number of probing points there, as you can see. Okay, and then I think the next thing is just to hit run. So I'm gonna get my vacuum set up here, and then we'll get this thing running. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. So I'm just gonna hit run, I'm going to close this first. I did confirm that there is like a door switch in there so that it knows when that lid is closed. I'm going to peel off this plastic so you guys can see a little bit better actually. Alright, okay, I'm going to hit run and we'll see what this does. Please change the tool probe, then press confirm or button to proceed. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that really quick. Yep. Okay, so you can see the laser turns on there. Okay. So it's just tracing the part where it'll cut out, and then it should probe it for the Z height. Sounds like it's rubbing on the hose up in there. I adjusted the hose slightly, but it sounds like I need to fix that here in a minute. Okay, so now it's asking for tool 1. We'll go ahead and take that probe out. That tool changer is really nice. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, we'll close this time and then hit run and see what happens. So it's going to go down and find its offset, and then we'll go over to the part and actually start working. Okay, so I think it's ready for the second tool. That's pretty good. I'm going to hurry and hit that with the vacuum really quick. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the first tool path here. Looks pretty good. Some rough edges, but I think we're gonna take care of that here just in a minute. But looks pretty good so far. We're gonna load tool number 2 now. Don't know how hot this will be, but No, not hot at all. Alright. This is just a V-bit. Be pretty careful with these because they are sharp. Right. It's only got a few things to do with this tool, so it'll be pretty quick. And then hit the button on top and resume. Okay, I think the job is done. So I thought it would move the tool head over to the home position, but apparently it just pulls it out of the part and then stops. So I'm gonna go up here to the manual move, and then I'm gonna home it like that. Kind of get it out of the way. Okay, let's see what we got here. So there are some fans on. Motors might be a hair hot, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum this up and get it a little bit cleaner and alright, so I got it all vacuumed up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that plate forward. Alright, and then let's go ahead and take it out of the clamps. Okay, so the part is now free. You can see it looks pretty good from first sight. I left on the protective film on the back, and you can kind of see there's just a little bit of where it punched through the spoil board, but not a big issue, not a problem. And then take out this bit. Yeah, plastic, I mean, you could do that all day and it would be just fine, probably. Alright, let's go ahead and cut these tabs and we'll have a part. Totally broke free. Perfect. Alright, so there's our finished part. I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean up some of these tab marks, but so far, I mean, that side finish looks really nice. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but yeah, pretty impressed with how that turned out. Obviously, if we were doing the cam on this, we could kind of clean up some of these edges with a chamfer bit or something, but for first part, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's been helpful to you to kind of learn the basics of the machine and the software. Today we made the ABS part for the light stand, and this was my very first project using this CNC machine. I unboxed it today, got it up and running in a matter of a few hours, and I took my time through it all. Got the software working and kind of familiarized myself on that. If you enjoyed this content, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be diving more into the CAM software as well as future other projects that we'll be digging into, involving 3D printing and CNC machines. So Yeah, stick around and hope you enjoyed watching today. Till next time, we'll see ya.